Hey everybody, this is Brent back with another edition of Near Mint Musings, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I haven't for the last 3 months, but apparently there's at least 100 of you that have subscribed to this crazy thing I've been doing and probably would agree with me. So yes, I have hit the illustrious first milestone of 100 subscribers to my channel. I had no idea that 3 months ago, back on October 21st, when I dove into this realm of craziness, that I would even get to 10, let alone 100. I know there are many of you out there that would echo these sentiments when you first started. And yeah, it's a bit funky, but I've been having a blast, and it's fun showing what I'm passionate about when it comes to the hobby, and just connecting with so many great people has really been just above and beyond what I would have remotely expected. So many people have been influential to me since I've been starting this journey with these videos and this channel. And yeah, it's been really fun. So I thought about it and have decided that I am going to do a 100 subscriber contest. And I was thinking, what should I do? How should I do it? Do I try to be unique? Do I just say, hey, you know what? Tell me your name in the comments below and I'll put you in a drawing, something super simple. But then I thought there was a video that I wanted to make anyways. Why not combine the two and actually turn it into a contest? And that's what I'm going to attempt to do. So hopefully this makes sense to you all. So my story is I have a new or newer side PC that I've started, and that is of this player right here, Steven Souza Jr. And pretty random, actually very random. 2 months ago, I would have barely even knew about this player. And the reason I know about him is from a podcast of a local guy, Brock Heward. I think I showed off one of his cards. He used to be a quarterback for the Seahawks. Before that, he was a quarterback for the University of Washington Huskies. And he's from my recent, before I moved to the eastern part of the state, hometown of Puyallup, Washington. I think I told the story that the guy that married my wife and I also was his pastor, whatever. Anyways, really strong man of faith and really respected in the Seattle area sports community. He still does a radio show every weekday morning in Seattle. Anyways, he has a podcast called Above and Beyond. And this podcast, what it is it's called The Intersection of Sports and Faith. And it profiles athletes from multiple sports and how their faith intersects with the sport they play. And a lot of interesting stories, a lot of redemption stories, overcoming obstacles, odds, hurts, failures, broken marriages, lives, loss to come up on top. And a lot of it has to do with their faith. And that's really important to me as well as a man of faith. And I really enjoy these podcasts. Early December, he had a podcast with Steven. And it's the story of him being this young up-and-coming player in high school, makes it into, gets drafted 30, I can't remember what round he was. I should know this, but I can't remember. Anyways, doesn't matter. And he got into the minors and got caught taking PEDs. I think it was Adderall, and he was super tired, took one, and then this random drug test the next day. He owned it, learned from it, obviously bumped him back. He became very bitter, very stubborn, didn't handle it well. And through this process, he came to become a Christian. And through this, his faith showed him the error of his ways, not just for the failed drug test, but just being a very stubborn, obstinate, selfish person, and got back on the right track, made it to the bigs, started with the Tampa Bay Rays. Actually, he started with the Washington Nationals and then got traded to the Tampa Bay Rays. And long story short, he had a couple of injuries that sidetracked him. His breakout year, this is his 2019 tops. As you can see, he also has been traded since to the Diamondbacks. Was in 2017, 30 home runs, 78 RBI, and 148 games. After that year with the Rays, he was traded to the Diamondbacks, and he had a freakish accident where he tore his ACL, his MCL, and was pretty much out for all of last year and was non-tendered at the end of 2019. And as of right now, he doesn't have a team. He's made a full recovery. He's expected to be picked up by a team. There's a lot of rumors out there that a lot of teams are looking for a player like this to fill a role in the outfield. Anyways, I was really moved by his story because it was, I don't want to say echoed mine, but in high school, I was an up-and-coming baseball player. And one night I was in a place I shouldn't have been, doing something I should have been doing, and severely dislocated my knee and fractured my tibia in 2 places and promptly ended my baseball career. Not that it was going to be a career, but it was everything to me. And I too became bitter, and being a man of faith at the time was not relying on my faith. And long story short, learned a lot from it and just really appreciated Steven's testimony and his transparency and his humility. And it really spoke to me. And since then, I've started collecting his cards. So yeah, that's my story about Steven Souza Jr. Local guy. He's from Everett, Washington, so there's kind of that connection too. I've actually reached out to him on Twitter and had a short conversation with him, just to show my appreciation for his story. Really cool guy, and I'm just hoping that he gets picked up, which I'm sure he will, and he has a great 2020. So anyways, my ask for this contest is I want you to make a video of a player that you collect and what's the reason you collect them. This may not necessarily be your main PC or the person that you collect, but is there somebody, or it might be your main PC, that you collect because his story meant something to you. Maybe you had similarities. Maybe you came from similar backgrounds. Maybe he's local, same town, maybe same high school, went through some struggles, or maybe his story just really resonated with you, and there's a reason that you collect his cards. That's my ask. Just present a story, why you collect blank, and that's my ask. Basic rules apply. You need to be a subscriber to my channel, and when you make the video, just link it to the comments down below in this video. There's 2 people that YouTubers that have similar stories that I kind of harken back to. One is Josh, Impact Player, and he PCs Bobby Richardson, and he has a story of why he PCs him, and his testimony and what it meant to Josh. I talked to Josh about that. It was really cool. The other guy that I just recently connected with is Matt with the Essential Credentials, and he just made a video about Rick Ankiel and his book Phenomenon, and it's a true redemptive story. I'm sure many of you are probably familiar, at least surfacey, with the Rick Ankiel story. I'm actually reading the book right now. I showed Matt today. I went out to the library and got the book, and he started a side PC on Rick Ankiel, and a lot of Rick's story really resonated with Matt. I'm going to link below Josh Impact Player's Bobby Richardson video, and then Matt of the Essential Credentials video that he just made on a Rick and Keel to just, show there's others out there that have these kind of impactful stories that resonate. So again, that's my ask. Who's the guy that whose story meant a lot to you, and you collect him because of this story? What I'm going to give away, I'm going to have 2 random people I'm going to pick as winners, and I have 3 cards. What I'm going to do is whoever gets the first place draw will get to pick 2 of the 3 cards, and then the third card that's left will go to the other person. It's kind of different. I don't know. I went back and forth as to how I'm going to do this. But anyways, the 3 cards that I'm going to be giving away are 3 Hall of Famers. One's an old card, one's a 70s card, and one's a more current card. So the old card is a 1939 play ball, Charlie Gehringer, Hall of Famer, second baseman, Detroit Tigers. Great card. 39 play ball, Charlie Gehringer, Hall of Famer. The next is 1975 Topps Robin Yount rookie. Another Hall of Famer, of course. Robin Yount there. 1975 Topps. And I did say 3 Hall of Famers because I'm very, very confident that this guy, Ichiro Suzuki, will be a Hall of Famer. I believe he's in 2024. I think he'll be up. This is his 2001 Bowman Draft Picks rookie card, Ichiro Suzuki. So those are the 3 cards that I'll be giving away. Again, first place gets to pick the 2 that they want, and then the second place person will get to pick or have the other card that wasn't chosen. So by when? Let's do January 31st. That's 2 weeks from today. It is 11:15 here on the West Coast, so 2 weeks, January 31st, Friday. If you could post those videos, and then I will choose the winner by the following Monday. We'll do it after Super Bowl Sunday. Again, thank you to all of my subscribers. Having a blast doing this. Don't have any plans of stopping. And looking forward to seeing some of your videos. All right. Thanks, everyone. This is Brent. Have a good night.